A patient came into my office a few months back. Mid-40s, active, eats what she'd call pretty healthy. And her blood work showed inflammatory markers that honestly looked more like someone 20 years older with a chronic condition. No diagnosis, no obvious cause, just quietly elevated. And when we went through her week of meals, nothing jumped out as unhealthy in the way we usually think about it. So here's the problem. Inflammation isn't always the swollen ankle or the sore throat you can point to. There's a slower, quieter version, what researchers often call low-grade systemic inflammation, that can simmer for years without a single obvious symptom, while still reshaping your metabolic health in the background. Today, I want to walk through 5 foods that are common contributors to that pattern, what to swap them for, and I'm going to save one specific blood marker for the end, a number a lot of you can actually ask your doctor to check. So stick around for that. Now, why does this matter more than people usually assume? Well, if you zoom out, our bodies evolved an inflammatory response as a short-term emergency system, something to fight off infection or heal a wound, then shut back off. It wasn't built to run continuously, low and steady, for decades. But a lot of modern eating patterns keep that system quietly switched on, and evidence increasingly ties that chronic, low-level activation to things like cardiovascular disease and metabolic dysfunction over time. I've been practicing medicine for a while now, and I've seen this pattern come up again and again in patients who otherwise look and feel fine. So, quick disclaimer before we go further, I'm a physician. But I'm not your physician, and this video is educational, not a substitute for actual medical advice tailored to you. Let's start with the mechanism, because it helps everything else make sense. Think of your immune system like a smoke detector. It's supposed to go off when there's an actual fire, an infection, an injury, and then reset. But certain foods trigger low-level signaling molecules, things like cytokines, almost constantly. So the detector never fully resets. It just keeps beeping quietly in the background. Over time, that constant low hum affects insulin sensitivity, blood vessel lining, even how your brain regulates mood and energy through pathways involving cortisol. First up, refined seed oils used in a lot of fried and processed foods. These are high in a type of omega-6 fat that, in excess and without enough omega-3 to balance it, research suggests can skew that cytokine signaling toward the inflammatory side. I think about a patient who switched from frying at home in one of these oils to using olive oil instead. And within a few months, her joint stiffness, something she hadn't even mentioned as inflammation-related, noticeably eased. The takeaway? Swap refined seed oils for extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil where you can. Second, added sugar, especially in liquid form, like sodas and sweetened coffee drinks. Rapid spikes in blood glucose trigger insulin surges, and repeated spikes are associated with oxidative stress at the cellular level, which studies have linked to inflammatory activity. And I get it. For a lot of people, that afternoon sweetened drink is a genuine comfort, a little ritual in a stressful day. The takeaway, if you can't cut it, at least pair it with fiber or protein to blunt the spike. Third, refined carbohydrates, like white bread and most packaged snack foods. These break down fast, behave a lot like sugar once digested. And studies suggest diets heavy in refined starches correlate with higher levels of inflammatory markers like CRP. Swap toward whole grains. The fiber slows digestion and seems to feed a healthier gut microbiome, which itself plays a role in regulating inflammation. Fourth, processed and cured meats. The combination of preservatives, like nitrates and high saturated fat content, has been associated in observational research with elevated inflammatory signaling. Now, I'll be honest, this is one where the evidence is largely observational, not causal. We can't say with certainty it's the meat itself versus everything else that tends to come with a diet high in processed meat. Still, the takeaway is reasonable. Favor grilled or roasted lean poultry, fish, or plant proteins more often. Fifth, excessive alcohol. Even moderate regular intake has been shown in some studies to increase gut permeability, sometimes described loosely as leaky gut, allowing bacterial fragments into the bloodstream that can provoke immune activation. That's a mechanism worth taking seriously, even if you just enjoy a glass of wine most evenings. The takeaway: more alcohol-free days. And paying attention to how you feel the next day tells you more than any single study. Now, a quick watch-out section, because I think this matters. A lot of patients ask me about expensive anti-inflammatory supplements, turmeric capsules, specialty greens powders. And while some ingredients like curcumin have some interesting research behind them, the doses in most consumer products are often too low to match what was used in studies. I'd rather see food-first approaches. Also, detox teas and juice cleanses marketed as anti-inflammatory. There's just not strong evidence they do what they claim, and some are just added sugar in disguise. And one honest caveat across all of this: a lot of the nutrition research in this space is observational, meaning it shows associations, not proof of direct cause and effect. Diet is one piece of a much bigger picture that includes sleep, stress, and movement. Okay, the bonus, as promised. If you want an actual number to track this rather than guessing, ask your doctor about hs-CRP, high-sensitivity C-reactive protein. It's a simple, inexpensive blood test that reflects your baseline inflammatory activity, and trending it over time, alongside dietary changes like the ones we just covered, can give you real feedback instead of just hoping something's working. I hope this was helpful. Stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.